The annual Atlanta Open T20 tournament returns October 7th to 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. Presented by Atlanta Fire Cricket and Tariq Real Estate, 12 teams packed with the best domestic and international T20 talent will be on show. Catch live action on the MLC Network, Willow Cricket, and T Sports.
Welcome back to Paramveer Sports Complex, and it's the big one, Minor League Cricket 2025 South Division, and this is coming to you between Atlanta Fire and Baltimore Royals. The two unbeaten sides, they are going head to head, and you're expecting a fiery contest here between the top two teams. Real big names in the lineups as well, and in form. Royals have won the toss and they've decided to bat. Big hitting Kunwarjeet Singh and Mukhtar are making their way to the middle. Atlanta Fire has also made their way to the middle. We're starting out 5 minutes late from the scheduled start because the Atlanta Fire, they were stuck in traffic coming out to Rydell here in Paramveer Sports Complex, but not too much of a delay. A scheduled 2:05 start. We're almost on cue. Both the umpires are there. Jermaine Lindo is at the far end, and Roshan Samuels, two very, very good umpires. Roshan will be towards the com box end.
We're facing far, right? Reset? Reset.
Atlanta Fire, like I said, got stuck in traffic, but they have now taken the field. They lost the toss. Once again, a big attraction will be for Atlanta Fire. Shakib Al Hassan, he is a part of that unit, and he had a good run in yesterday, both with bat and ball. But this is a crunch game. Looks like it's Sunny Patel starting out. Had a good outing yesterday himself, and came up with 3 wickets. He's been in good wicket taking form, Sunny Patel. He'll be bowling to Kunwarjeet Singh coming into this weekend. He was a top run scorer for his side. Plenty of small battles within the big battle. A lot of individual pride at stake. Plays the call. And look at that! How about that for a start from Sunny Patel? Wheels away in celebration, and the stump is right out of the ground. Have a look again. Sunny Patel wide of the crease, angling in, goes right through the defenses of Kumarjit Singh, and he lost his stump. That is some start for the home side as Kumarjit Singh walks back for a golden duck. The Royals none for one. Agni Chopra batting at number 3 for the Royals. Early wicket, alright, but they've got a long batting lineup. Skipper Sharad Lambau batted at 4 yesterday. Jaskaran, Mohsin, Rishi Dhawan, you name them. They've got plenty of batting firepower, but this is a good start for Atlanta Fire. Wide given. Umpire Jermaine Lindo into the action early doors. Making sure that sweeper on the onside is at the right angles. Jamar Hamilton will help out with the angles from behind the stumps. Front foot defensive stroke. Yeah, the conditions here, like I said, it's pretty warm, warmer than yesterday. This nice little breeze every now and then cools off things. In terms of pitch, it's nice and dry. That's true. It may not get to the fence because of the thick outfield near the edge of the boundary. But that is a good start from Agni Chopra, feeling the middle of the bat early doors. Yes, Sunny Patel's biggest strength is his accuracy. And he bowls quick through the air, doesn't allow too much time. Once again angling onto those stumps. Similar to the delivery that Kumarjit Singh missed. Really nothing special, but it's just too early in the piece. And Kumarjit Singh was caught cold. Nice bounce there. Now it's Mukhtar. Challenge for big hitting Mukhtar now, who looked pretty good yesterday. Scored 47. Generally Mukhtar likes the ball to come on to the bat, so pace on the ball. Though Sunny Patel is not your usual spinner who tosses it up and holds it up in the air. Oh, that's come back. And signal from Jermaine Lindo. Mukhtar might have got something on it, and that was the message for Sunny Patel. But that has been a sensational over to begin proceedings. Very, very good googly. Completely deceived Mukhtar, who got a little something. First over done. The Royals 4 for 1.
Atlanta Fire. Star-studded Atlanta Fire, one of the favorites.
Man, indeed, but that one is smack.
Oh, this one is clapped into the onside, a slow, short ball.
Drysdale is quite tall and strapping lad. When he gets it right, he can get the ball through pretty quickly.
There's no properties. It's only show or hide playback speed. I'm going back.
Giving himself some room. Agni Chopra followed him. Drysdale, look at that shape as well. Quite tall Drysdale, so he'll get whatever bounce there is in that pitch at Paramveer. Like I said, it's pretty dry now in the afternoon. Had a good roll on it during the mid-game break. Angling in once again, cramping Chopra for space. To wait for the umpire signal. Nothing coming from Roshan Samuels. This is a high octane clash, and the way things are looking and the way the group situations are, these group games may not be the only games that you'll see these two going up against each other. Both these very strong teams, once they do progress to the playoffs, also have a very good chance of going further down in the tournament. This one keeping low. Doesn't make life easier for the batters. Towards the offside or off stump of the right-hander. It's kept low, but across those stumps for the left-hander. The ball was carrying nicely. In fact, one of the deliveries went over the stumps earlier. That was the communication between Mukhtar and Agni Chopra as well. Mukhtar likes the ball to come on. Doesn't really rely on his footwork. Just good hand-eye coordination. There you go. Got himself into an ungainly position, but those hands getting him out of trouble. Plenty of noise, plenty of encouragement from the far fielders. And with Jamar Hamilton behind the stumps, that's going to be the case. Yeah, it dies on the way to Mukhtar. I don't think Agni Chopra can do anything about it. The way he's reacting, Mukhtar. Just the one off the over. 2 done, 5 for 1, the Royals. Oh, he's got him! Round his legs! Second wicket for Sunny Patel, and this time it's Agni Chopra. Sunny Patel on fire here, getting rid of two left-handers. First the off stump, and now the leg stump has gone out of the ground. Agni Chopra has gone for 4. Atlanta Fire, well, they're making up for the time lost being stuck in traffic. They made early inroads. 5 for 2 the Royals. Surprise, surprise, change in the batting order. Narvekar has made his way to the middle. Number 4, Sharad Lamba, the skipper, holding himself back. Helped away. Just have enough legs to go over the boundary. That is a good start for Narvekar. Ball, when it's nice and hard, it runs relatively quickly.
can barely see half my
That is a nice stroke. Got close enough to the ball and lifted it over infield. And it's back-to-back boundaries for Narvekar. Probably that's the reason he was sent in with the license. Wide of the crease, but too much width on offer allowed him to free his arms.
I'm on you. Reset.
The kind of run that both these teams have had, you do not expect them to lie down quietly without a fight, and that is the case with Royals. Narvekar trying to counter punch after the early blows. That is why it's the most anticipated game. Sunny Patel right on the money. He's going pretty wide on the crease for the left-handers. Caused two of them to have that misjudgment. This one off the edge. Nothing much happening here in terms of run scoring with that. A good comeback from Sunny Patel. A wicket and 8 off over number 3 is 13 for 2. Well, can't be a bad time for Shakib Al Hassan to come into the bowling crease. Lunging forward, Mukhtar. Wonderful start there for the Atlanta Fire. And now one of the modern greats of cricket, Shakib Al Hassan. This is top stuff. That is cricket of the highest order. You see people of the pedigree of Shakib Al Hasan. And this one is straight. Smashing blow from Mukhtar.
Yep, that was good. Playing replay.
Yeah, Mukhtar only knows one way to play. And as soon as he saw that ball in his hitting arc, he went through with the shot. The good thing is he went straight down the ground. Still inside the power play. A sharp fizzing delivery. Good response from Shakib Al Hasan. He's got a smile on his face. He enjoyed that. He'll enjoy playing with Jamar Hamilton too. Oh, look at that. That ball had a little curve on it and drop. A little curve inward and then the drop. Really difficult one to line up for Mukhtar. Excellent bowling. 4 dots after the boundary. Superb start from Shakib Al Hasan. 4 overs gone. 17 for 2. Coming into over number 5. It's a slight cloud cover here at the Paramveer Cricket Complex. Plenty of blue sky, plenty of greenery as well. What a picturesque sight that is. And look at those grey clouds. They're quite high. No imminent chance of rain. Probably, definitely no chance in the forecast for rain even tomorrow. I think players and spectators wouldn't mind this pleasant breeze as well. It's making conditions absolutely perfect. A good crowd in Atlanta Fire. They bring quite a lot of people. We will have a good atmosphere. Good call there from Mukhtar. Narvekar didn't have any idea where the ball went, but Mukhtar was alert to the situation. Sunny Patel had sent early warnings for the Royals with his 2 wickets. Mukhtar looking to go big. Didn't find the middle of the bat. Azim Charania. He's a very handy cricketer. He carries a very good reputation in this part of the world. He's a local. Good to see him back with Atlanta Fire this year. Well, Narvekar, those 2 boundaries, and he's played 4 dots. Other than that, just the 2 scoring shots. Goes for the big slog sweep. And coming off of the handle, Palmer. Yeah, this power play so far clearly has belonged to Atlanta Fire. Mukhtar looking to get under it. Yeah, the length wasn't quite there. Neither was the bounce. The Royals, you may feel, is they're living dangerously. They're looking to break free. But every time they attempt a big shot, it feels like they're taking a risk. With 2 wickets down already, they don't want to lose another wicket inside power play. No man's land in terms of his feet was Narvekar. His weight coming through and the ball was short, looking to play the cut shot. Couldn't do much with it. And not a sweet connection again. Length really not there to get under and scoop it, get some elevation. Good over from Azim Charania. Five overs gone. It's 23 for 2.
The annual Atlanta Open T20 tournament returns October 7th to 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. Presented by Atlanta Fire Cricket and Tarik Real Estate, 12 teams packed with the best domestic and international T20 talent will be on show. Catch live action on the MLC Network, Willow Cricket and T Sports.
Goes past the outside edge. Peso spin. It hasn't been easy for the Royals. Talk about crowd and attendance. Atlanta Fire, whenever they play here, they bring quite a lot of people. That's the owner of the franchise, Hassan Tariq. Very well attended hospitality area there for the Atlanta Fire. Nice weather as well. Hits it on the up, but straight to Saqib Al Hasan. Now you'd feel that Narvekar, who was promoted ahead of the likes of Lamba, and then Jaskaran, and the big hitters Mohsin and Rishit Dhawan, he must have been given a job. And that is the job he's been given, to go after the bowling in the power play. This one has come right out of the middle of the bat. First maximum for the Baltimore Royals. Length was there right in the slot and into the hitting arc of Narvekar. Yeah, last over before the power play ends, so Narvekar making sure he uses those few deliveries. That one kept low. Life is never easy for batters if you cannot trust the bounce on the pitch. Every ball almost reacting differently. And that is once again evidence of that inconsistent bounce. This time it was dug in quite short and it carried over the shoulders of Jamar Hamilton, as opposed to previous one that kept low. One for the over from umpire Roshan Samuels.
Can you see any better?
Change of field. Long off has gone back. There is a deep square leg as well. Change of pace. It's in the gap and it will bounce away. Very nicely picked up by Narvekar. He read the change of pace and then clipped it very neatly. Good use of the wrist. And it closes out the power play with a boundary. Royals looking to recover from the early losses. Now at 33 for 2 after 6.
Atlanta Fire. Star-studded Atlanta Fire, one of the favorites.
Man, and deep, and that one is smack.
Oh, this one is lobbed into the onside. A slow, short ball.
Mukhtar has smacked it away. That's the power of the man. It was short, it was quick, but he latched onto it and gave it a fearsome thump.
Alright, I'm on you now.
That's the first one that has really come off the middle of Mukhtar's bat. Incredible bat speed as well. Like I said, it wasn't terribly short and it was pretty quick. That is beautifully bowled. Great comeback from Azim Charania. Throwing it a little wider. Look at Mukhtar's feet. And you'll notice that he doesn't do much with them. This time too slow, set up. Yo, Mukhtar would think he missed out there.
I mean, it wasn't as bad as the other ones. This one was pretty good.
Well, Royals recovering. That partnership now is 35 for the third wicket. They were 5 for 2 inside the 3 overs. Narvekar, no idea where it went. Mukhtar sent him back.
Yeah, they're not on two different. They are on two different teams, right? How does that make sense? Yeah.
Oh, got away with it. He'd bowled that length to Mukhtar. He would have paid for it, but got away with it with Narvekar. 7 gone, it's 41 for 2. There you go. Another section of the crowd down towards our left. To the leg side where Narvekar will be hitting. It's towards where Highway 411 is. Plenty of refreshments and entertainments available as well. Shakib. This has gone straight up. Man with the gloves, Jamar Hamilton takes it. And Shakib Al Hassan breakthrough. The resistance that was building up has been taken care of by one of the very best in the world, Shakib Al Hassan. Narvekar looking to go big. Little bit of drift away. Took the ball away from the hitting arc of Narvekar and it went straight up in the air. Hamilton will call them in his sleep. Gone for 21 and the Royals 41 for 3. It's a little bit of a platform built for the Royals, and skipper Sharad Lamba has walked in. Shakib Al Hasan into his second over has got himself a wicket. Looks like he's taking charge now, making sure all his fielders are in the right place. It was a big team dinner for Atlanta Fire last night. Shakib, having spent the day with the team yesterday, might have had time to spend time with the squad and is feeling more acclimatized and more gelled with the unit. He's got that square leg on the boundary on the onside. In the air, oh, went into the gap. Sharad Lamba just pushing out with the hands out in front. He's off the mark. Talk about the field placements. There's a ring of fielders on the offside. Jamar Hamilton is also helping. Shakib wants that fine leg fielder finer.
I'm looking. I can see it.
Yeah, he'll keep asking questions. This is a good contest now that Mukhtar has gotten away a big hit under his belt. A boundary against Saqib as well. Reaching out for that. Too wily, too canny. Shakib Al Hasan for Mukhtar. Sharad Lamba with a white floppy hat on. Don't normally see batters wearing this. Looks like an old-fashioned cricketer with the floppy hat at the batting crease. Shakib. Just the 3 singles and the wicket. Don't expect Mukhtar to try anything different. He's just itching for that ball to be in his hitting arc. Once again, just the hands, no feet. Atlanta Fire, generally they are very good in the field. Excellent over from Shakib Al Hasan. 8 gone. The Royals 45 for 3. Azim into his third over. 15 of 19 for Mukhtar. You don't normally see that. Something to do with the conditions and a lot to do with some excellent bowling. Fast hands once again through the ball. And Mukhtar's power is irresistible. Look at that. It's the second time he's hit Azim. Didn't quite get under it to hit it for 6, but still came down hard on the ball. And the power of the man. Oh, that has hit him hard. And he's up on his feet already. Strong boy, Azim. It really came back hard at him. Azim thinks he's okay. Jamar Hamilton suggests otherwise. That was a very, very solid blow. Maybe he'll feel the pain in the next minute or so. Mukhtar is a muscular man. He does pack a punch. I'm still very surprised that, considering the blow, Azim Charania is really taking it into his stride. Must be a strong boy. Have a look at that. Oh, not the ideal technique, because he wasn't getting down. Probably didn't have time to get down as well. The best he could have done was to get out of the way. Substitute Ridwan Palash with the refreshments. Umpires are right in the mix. Stephen Taylor having a word with Jermaine Lindo. That seems a heated conversation right there. Jermaine Lindo also a no-nonsense umpire. And Stephen Taylor, we all know, he plays the game in the right spirit but plays it hard. He's a gentle giant, Stephen Taylor. Quietly moves away from the umpire, but in a distance I could see that they're still going at each other. All in readiness. Charania and Mukhtar. The battle resumes. I think that was one of the messages that was given to Charania during that little break, that keep the ball away from Mukhtar. Obviously the word has gone around that he doesn't use his feet. So make him reach out for the delivery. Anything in his hitting arc, fourth off stump, fourth leg stump, that is the line that he's comfortable with. That was too close. He got under it and put it away for a boundary. Mukhtar is getting into his stride. Good use of the wrist and the bottom hand, giving the elevation and also finding the gap. He's caught up with his strike rate, Mukhtar. 23 of 23, 2 boundaries in this over. 50 has also been brought up, so 53 for 3. Look at those hands through the ball. He's chopped it away. Lightning speed and found the middle of the bat. That is incredible bat speed from Mukhtar.
Jadu, have you seen Coin Maringa?
Third boundary of the over. Slowed it down on that occasion, making Mukhtar reach for it. He may come back for the second. 13 of the over. A good one for the Royals. 9 done, 58 for 3. Aryan Patel. That'll be a big test for him, the youngster, bowling against someone like Mukhtar, who's well set. pace off, and a good line, but still will concede couple. Palmer's throw is flat and hard, but Mukhtar made it comfortably.
That was a good one.
You look around, there's quite a few very good athletes in this Atlanta Fire lineup patrolling the boundaries. Palmer's one of them. Drysdale is another. Sagar Patel is a very, very quick mover. This time they held back from the word go. Good start from Aryan Patel. He's kept things quiet. It's coming up to the halfway stage. Atlanta Fire, who started off brilliantly, have been put under pressure by this partnership. Well, more so by Mukhtar, who had a little partnership with Narvekar. Lamba is near at the crease. Kept low. The line was slightly towards leg stump. No appeal hence. You see some of these balls and you feel like batting will be very difficult come the run chase for Atlanta Fire, so they'll be keeping an eye on this score. The run rate at the moment 6.42. Anything in excess of 140 will mark a very good game because of the bowling that the Royals have at their disposal. Some of the Lightning players, they're just walking straight in front of the side screen. Having played the morning game, just not paying attention. Good bowling. Aryan Patel, that is a very good start. He's been right on the button, not allowing any kind of room or length for the big hitters, Lamba and Mukhtar. 2 balls to go. He needs to close out the over. There is no margin for complacency against the likes of Mukhtar, who's well set now, 31 of 27. That is the time where Mukhtar will be feeling that he's in and it's time to go big. Not that he needs second invitation most of the times, but crucial 2 deliveries coming up. Once again, holding his own, Aryan Patel, and backed up in the field. That is good work from Atlanta Fire. There you go. Quick movement across the ground. Sagar Patel. Just the 5 of the over so far, Aryan Patel. Another good delivery. And a dot to close out the first phase. Jamar Hamilton will scramble to prevent the overthrow. Good over from Aryan Patel. A seesaw battle. A clash of titans in South Divisions. And at the halfway stage of the first innings, Royals looking to post a decent total are now 63 for 3 and players are taking drinks.
The annual Atlanta Open T20 tournament returns October 7th to 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. Presented by Atlanta Fire Cricket and Tarik Real Estate, 12 teams packed with the best domestic and international T20 talent will be on show. Catch live action on the MLC Network, Willow Cricket and T Sports.
Atlanta Fire, star-studded Atlanta Fire, one of the favorites.
Man in deep, and that one is smacked.
Oh, this one is lobbed into the onside. A slow, short ball.
Welcome back to Paramveer Sports Complex. Shakib Al Hassan to Mukhtar. Batting on 32 of 28. Mukhtar has been reasonably selective in terms of going for the big shot. Away from his hitting arc. This is sweetly timed. And that's traveled the distance. You could see what Shakib was trying to do. Keep the ball away from Mukhtar. But it was slow enough for Mukhtar to get a stride in, which he normally doesn't do. That did allow him to get closer to the ball. And that free swing of the arm. The man possesses power. Shakib's response will be interesting. Another slow delivery. It has gone straight up. Far enough? Yes, it is. The fielder was interested for a moment, but then in the end he was a spectator. Didn't quite come off the meat. It went miles up in the air. And just a few yards over. Back-to-back sixes for Mukhtar against Shakib. You expect Shakib to fight back. This is flat and taken. Shakib Al Hassan has the last laugh. Mukhtar cannot believe his luck. That was a very good catch. It went flat and hard, but taken very, very neatly. Look at how quickly it traveled. He had to keep in mind with the rope as well. But Shakib's response was deadly. Mukhtar walking back after playing a very good knock of 44. He's given his side a platform. And Royals now 75 for 4. Rishi Dhawan, and that's the reason why he's here. Parth Patel taking a wonderful catch. Look at how quickly he recovers. And an important catch as well, Mukhtar. He was really getting into his stride. 44 he made. Shakib with 2 wickets. 1 ball shy of his 3rd over. Rishi Dhawan promoted ahead of Jaskaran Malhotra. Rishi batted low down yesterday after both Jaskaran and Mohsin. And obviously Narvekar has also been promoted ahead. So they're keeping the big hitters till late.
Say what? Say that again? Yeah, it was good.
Slip in place now for Rishi. Shakib Al Hasan on the attack. Oh, zooming in on those stumps. I mean, got the slip in place. He was sending a message that he's going to bowl a leg spinner, but it came back in. A wicket in 13 of the over. Action-packed stuff here at the Paramveer. 11 hours gone. 76 for 4 Royals. This is a terrific battle. As the sun breaks through. There you go. The crowd has built up. This is the hospitality area of Atlanta Fire. Very well attended. Plenty of snacks and entertainment as well. Well, we got our share of snack as well as we watch this one pushed into the gap. Rishi Dhawan. Two relatively new men at the crease. We're talking about that hospitality area. Plenty of snacks had been given away. And that's the owner of Atlanta Fire. Yes, some hot and fresh samosas served here in our com box. And trying to capture the crowd. in the hospitality tent from Atlanta Fire. And I'm in good company here in my broadcast tent. Aiden and Junaid. Aiden also loves a bite just like me, so we make a very good team. And I think we're at our best when we fed well.
I think that's the reason I'm here.
Oh, no. Aiden says that's the only reason he is here, but he's very good at what he's doing. Sunny Patel into the action. It's a very good over from Azim. His cause has been helped by two relatively new batters in the middle. Lumba with 6 deliveries and Dhawan with only 5. Edge, no support there for Azim. It went at catchable height, past the slip. Rishi Pandey tidies up. Have a look at that turn. And Lumba was poking at it, pushing his hands out in front. 12 gone, 79 for 4.
The annual Atlanta Open T20 tournament returns October 7th to 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. Presented by Atlanta Fire Cricket and Tariq Real Estate, 12 teams packed with the best domestic and international T20 talent will be on show. Catch live action on the MLC Network, Willow Cricket and T Sports.
He loves his food too, by the looks of it. And I like the people who love their food. Sunny Patel, who got the ball rolling. Oh, a little slip allows the second run. Yeah, Sunny Patel got us off to that sensational start. 2 wickets in his first spell. Oops. Parth Patel, I think, shirt number 34. That is through. Palmer will come around though. He's got a very strong arm. Look at that throw. Straight to Jamar Hamilton. Rishi Dhawan played a very clever knock yesterday. He actually allowed the big hitters to express themselves while making sure that he stayed around. Today, Lumba, the skipper, he's taken 7 deliveries. He's a very, very good batter. Bang! Go fetch, that says Rishi Dhawan. And Sunny Patel throwing one up. And Rishi Dhawan got underneath it, down on one knee. Smashing blow. Okay, this is looking into a very, very good fight back from the Royals. And that was expected. You cannot expect these kind of ties with two best teams in the division. They will keep coming back at each other. 7.5 overs remaining in this innings, and 20 when Atlanta Fire comes out to bat. You do not anything but a seesaw battle. Ten of 3 from this over from Sunny Patel. Could Rishi Dhawan turn it into a real big over? Good comeback. Good comeback from Sunny Patel. This is some contest, really. Has to be one of the games of the tournament. Looking to find that gap. Azim got in the way. Oh, that was quick and straight. Rishi Dhawan got the bat down in time. Good finish to the over from Sunny Patel. 13 gone. It's 89 for 4.
Atlanta Fire. Star-studded Atlanta Fire, one of the favorites.
Man, deep, and that one is smack.
Oh, this one is lobbed into the onside. A slow, short ball.
And Aryan Patel back into the attack. He bowled a very impressive first over. His change of paces were good. His control was very good. Bowled him. What a wonderful delivery. And to knock someone over like Sharad Lamba, it has to be a good delivery. And Aryan Patel, he deserved that. Yeah, it did jag back in. That is what Jamar Hamilton is suggesting.
Let me know when I can start.
Have another look. Lamba was advancing. And the ball didn't quite arrive. He was early into the shot. And the stump once again knocked out of the ground. Lamba gone for 5. Another quiet outing for the skipper. The Royals now 89 for 5. Half the side back in the hut. The big hitting Jaskaran Malhotra in the middle. Aryan Patel is very good value for the wicket he took. He bowled a magnificent first over and started off the second one in an even better fashion. Aja, aja, aja. That's the call from Jaskaran. And Rishi Dhawan responds. Yeah, they have a long batting lineup, the Royals. Jaskaran batting at 7, Mohsin at 8. They still got some bit of batting to come. They need a partnership here. Even if it's for the next 3 to 4 overs. Take the innings deep. Naturally quick scorers, these two, especially Malhotra. Rishi Dhawan, quite a low grip on the bat. Couldn't beat fine leg. Direct hit Would have been very close. Malhotra is quite quick though. Yeah, the run rate is not too bad at the moment, at least at the start of the over, with 13 overs and just 6 3/4. And if you look at that par of 140-150, that is still gettable, but that loss of wicket and regular loss of wickets can derail them, especially into the second half of the innings. Now that the top 5 batters are gone, the resources to get thinner and thinner. But this is very impressive from Aryan Patel. Just the 7 runs of his 10 deliveries and 1 wicket. Malhotra, on the other hand, he likes pace on the ball. He's actually a very good player of pace bowling. Look at those hands go through, slicing it straight to the fielder though. Shakib Al Hasan sweeping at deep cover. Yeah. That's the message from Atlanta Fire for Aryan Patel. Finish strong. Do not want to leak a boundary here. That would make it a fantastic over. Just the 3 singles and a wicket. And that too a big wicket off skipper Sharad Lomba. Excellent stuff. Rishi Dhawan was looking to advance, get under it. His change of pace is very, very deceptive from Aryan Patel. Just the 4 runs off it. Royals after 14, 93 for 5. The other side of the ground, plenty more people watching with intent, watching a very, very interesting and fascinating battle. You could see the drums have been put away. They have done their job for today. Atlanta Lightning winning their game. Par Jermaine Lindo making sure everything stays in order. Option chosen for over number 15 is Drysdale. That is the kind of smooth sailing that the Royals would want in the remaining 6 overs. His top edge. He got too close to it. Didn't have the room to just swing his arms. Choice to get Drysdale back on. Like I said, Malhotra likes space on the ball. He's new to the crease. Been a bad idea to get Shakib in and keep chipping away with the wickets. There's nothing like taking wickets that slows down the progress of the batting team. As it is, it's Drysdale. He might still be able to knock Malhotra over, but on the balance, that has gone up and a long way over. Malhotra loves pace on the ball. He gives the charge and gets a maximum. That is a fantastic shot from Malhotra.
No, I was going to say go
100 has been brought up as well. A muted applause there from the Royals camp. They know work needs to be done. They're not doing too badly in terms of the run rate. And if they're able to stitch a partnership, they can end up getting a good total. Feeling for it. Jamal Hamilton has gone up and so has the finger. Drysdale makes the breakthrough. And Malhotra, having struck him for 6, has nicked one behind. That is a terrific response from Drysdale. And Royals keep losing wickets at the regular interval. Malhotra dejectedly walks back. He's gone 8 and the Royals 100 for 6. It has been tough going for the Royals as Mohammad Mohsin walks in. And that's the reason why he's here. Malhotra feeling for the ball. Edges one behind and Jermaine Lindo put the finger up. And 6 wickets down. And like I said, they haven't had it easy. The reason being they are not able to stitch a partnership together. The best partnership was 36 for the 3rd wicket and another 34 for the 4th. That is where you felt they were building a platform, but then after that wickets have gone down at 75, 89 and 100, having lost 2 for very little. Goes for the full Yorker. Mohsin looking to squeeze it away behind point. Yeah, the shot was on for Mohsin because there is a fielder at backward point inside the ring. Then there is a third. The fielder at deep cover. There's almost 50 yards between that fielder at third man and deep cover. There's only one man in the ring, Rishi Pandey. This is good stuff there from Drysdale. We've actually reinforced the offside field, so I see only 1, 2, 3, 4 on the onside, a deep mid wicket and a long on. Mid off, deep cover and third. 3 fielders in the deep on the offside. Goes through him. Good pace there from Drysdale and a very good comeback over. Despite getting hit for that 6 on the second delivery, he settled the score with Malhotra and bowled 3 dots to Mohsin. 15 gone, 100 for 6. Sunny Patel. Start of over number 16. Big shout. He really got himself into a tangle, Rishi Dhawan. There you go. Not the right kind of shot for the delivery. He was lucky that the line was just sliding down the leg. That'll be a good contest. Mohammad Mohsin and Sunny Patel. Although Sunny will be angling the ball into the left-hander. He also has that googly. Immediately goes around the wicket to the left-hander. Seen today, generally he bowls from wide of the crease, angling the ball in to the left-handers. He's got 2 today. Kanwarjit Singh was his first victim, and then he got Agni Chopra. Must be a very difficult job for someone like Mohammad Mohsin. He's a big hitter, but he has time as well today. Cannot afford to go too big too soon and get out. That will really be bad news for his team. Rishi Dhawan is steady though. He's playing the same anchor role like he played yesterday. Use of the feet. The fielder is sitting back at the edge of the 30-yard circle. Azim. That means single was available. Sliced away Mohsin. Once again fast hands through the ball. Palmer has been kept busy on the boundary line. One-handed pickup, very clean. All those big hitters, you see the kind of bat speed they possess, because they don't have to wait for the rank long hops or half volleys. Bowled him inside edge, a little bit unlucky Mohsin, but that is the guile of Sunny Patel. He slowed it down. That was the wrong one, and got the edge and knocks over the bails. That is a massive blow for the Royals, and the home side are on fire. Sunny Patel with another wicket. Mohsin has gone for 3, and the Royals are 105 for 7. Rishi Dhawan has been joined by Rishi Ramesh. It's a glorious Saturday afternoon we've seen, and look at those. A sight for the sore eyes. Cricket in whites. You don't often see this around United States, but there's plenty of games going on in whites with the red ball. I've got field 2 behind me. There's a game going on, and right across where Drysdale is bowling behind him, there's another game going on, and one to the right where we just showed you one. All in whites and with the red ball. How good is that? That is a wonderful facility here at the Paramveer. Aryan starts off with another slow delivery. You can see in the background behind the side screen. Another game going on in whites. It is Paramveer Sports Complex. This is only 2 years old, and great credit to Jesh Patel, who's the proud owner of this facility, who's an ever-present. You'll see him around all the time. Then his son Param, who's actually playing a game. I saw it earlier just behind me on field 2. This is a massive contribution from them. Oh, have a look at this. How high is that gone? It will take some catching. Shakib misjudged it. Umpire wants confirmation, Jermaine Lindo, but probably it landed inside. Another good delivery, slower one, not quite timed, but Shakib, who was under it, really could not lay a hand on it, and it would be a maximum. He's just a much needed maximum there for the Royals. Umpire Lindo has to take evasive actions. Oh, what a great teamwork. All the way down at the far end. A strong hand. And then the ricochet was pouched. Sunny Patel. He was the one who put in the dive. Waited for it very nicely. We'll come back for the second. That has been a good over now. Could have been even better had Sunny Patel not stopped that boundary. Yeah, the Patels getting together to save that boundary earlier. Yeah, Sunny Patel with the dive and Sagar Patel with the ricochet. It has been a very impressive bowling display from Aryan Patel. Just tracking down that score for this over. There you go. Now it seems correct rather. 11 of the over. Aryan Patel has gone for 20 of his 2.5. Up and over, it's a slice, and Palmer has shelled it. Palmer, who has been outstanding in the field, would be disappointed with this. He got there, but he just couldn't control his slide, almost feeling that he's overrun it, and the ball smacked him high on the palm and couldn't catch it. 2 more to the total. 17 gone, 118 for 7. 3 overs to go. Shakib Al Hasan 2 for 21, following up from his 2-wicket performance yesterday with the ball. Atlanta Fire would love to close out this innings. Anything around 140 could be challenging. They're coming back for the second. The throw is hard, and it has beaten him, or has it? Umpire Lindo says no. Great piece of running from Rishi Dhawan. Palmer was very, very quick to the ball, and his throw was very flat on the bounce. For a moment I thought from here that the throw is beaten Rishi. We are at ground level as well, with slightly at an angle towards long off from the way you're looking at the action now on your screens. You're talking about that total 140 could still represent a very challenging target for the Fire. Over number 18 with 2 to go. Skipper Taylor has plenty of options. He didn't try himself today. Once again into the gap, but this time they weren't going to chance their arm against Palmer, who was off the line pretty quickly. Onside sweepers are Taylor, Palmer and Sagar Patel. Well ball, Shakib Al Hasan. He really slowed it down. Hear that plenty of noise in the background. The train is just leaving Rydell. And Shakib Al Hasan looking to close out on a high. It's a big shot. He was advancing long way down the wicket. Was pretty straight. Probably was quite a fair way down, and that is why umpire Samuels said nothing doing. Slowed it down, Shakib, and the finger's gone up, wily as ever, and that is a fitting end to his spell. 3 wickets to show for his efforts. The change of pace was a bit too much for Rishi Dhawan, who was well set. Have a look at that deception. He went through with the shot nice and early. Jamar Hamilton and Shakib Al Hasan in unison went up. Rishi Dhawan played a nice knock. He's made 31 and the Royals 122 for 8. That's the latest wicket from Shakib Al Hasan. We've seen that before, haven't we? And the finger went up. 2 overs to go. Aryan Batra is in the middle. Rishi Ramesh. Just the 2 balls between the two. Never ideal. But this innings has been like that. Lack of partnerships has really hampered Royals. You would have thought 150 would have been a very, very good total on this pitch. Drysdale has been equally impressive to go with the pace as well. Yeah, this has been a very, very good all-round bowling performance from the entire unit of Atlanta Fire. You talk about spinners bowling well. The pacers has also bowled really well. You see Aryan Patel at the bottom of the screen, 1 for 22. Drysdale once again goes past the outside edge, 1 for 18. So between the two seamers, they've gone for 40 in 6.2 overs. Have another look. Drysdale 1 for 18 and Aryan Patel 1 for 22. That's 2 for 40 in 6.5 overs of pace. Spin has been difficult to get away anyway, other than Azim Charania, who was taken to by Mukhtar. Atlanta Fire has put up a wonderful bowling performance as a unit. Now with number 9 and 10 in, Drysdale homing in on those stumps, making sure there is no room or length available. Nine deliveries to go. And with Rishi Dhawan being there, they still would have had realistic hopes of getting up to that 140. Yeah, he thought about it correctly, but execution wasn't quite there. Have a look. The movements were good, just needed to be a little bit quicker than that to be able to be in a still position when you're looking to flick the ball over. Very hard to do it even from a still position, let alone if you're on the move. Fun leg has been sent back, having seen that intentional stroke from Rishi Ramesh. Look at that pace, bounce and carry. Drysdale rolling those big shoulders and getting plenty out of the pitch. Have a look at Jamar Hamilton picking up the ball on the rise. Drysdale on the cusp of bowling a maiden over number 19. How often do you see that in T20 cricket? And he will bowl a maiden to close out a fantastic spell. Terrific effort from Drysdale. 1 for 18 of his 4. 122 for 8 after 19.
The annual Atlanta Open T20 tournament returns October 7th to 12th in Atlanta, Georgia. Presented by Atlanta Fire Cricket and Tariq Real Estate, 12 teams packed with the best domestic and international T20 talent will be on show. Catch live action on the MLC Network, Willow Cricket and T Sports.
Last over. Aryan Patel, having earned the faith of his skipper, has been given the ball. And the finger's gone up. What a terrific throw that was. Is that the young man, Sunny Patel? Look at the strong arm from the deep, finding the wicketkeeper on the full from a long way out. Jamar Hamilton, as always, very tidy. And that is Sunny Patel, who started the rot for the Royals. He's making sure he contributes right till the end. 9 wickets down now. And they are 123. You see that throw from Sunny Patel. The youngster in the team for Atlanta Fire with the bullet arm. That was a terrific one. Thumbs up? Yeah, you deserve it. Oh yeah, under 19. Enjoying his cricket. Great to see the smile on his face. Little fumble from Rishi Pandey. Can you imagine what youngsters like Rishi Pandey would be thinking, having to play with such wonderful cricketers and showing the level of professionalism and commitment after all those years? Definitely setting great example for the youngsters. Just a while ago we saw Sunny Patel with that bullet arm. He's only 38 years young and he's originally from Surat in India. Major leaguer, obviously. My New York. He played for them, had a great season and a terrific performance in a crunch game. That is heading in his direction. He's once again watching, but this time he can only be a spectator. A very, very crucial blow. Rishi Ramesh got under it, and for once that Aryan Patel's slow delivery was right in the slot. Well, the Royals cannot be happy with their innings, but they've got 130 on the board with 2 deliveries to go. Sarabjit Singh Ladda with a bat in hand definitely will have something to say about this score, along with Mohsin and all the other bowlers. 2 deliveries to go. It's gone up again. 1 bounce to Sunny Patel. Just a single throw once again. Beats the batter. Another run out. Sunny Patel, who started the rot, has finished the things with 2 run outs in the last over. And Atlanta Fire has really dominated those 20 overs. No partnership of note. Plenty of good bowling and fielding from the entire unit. Wickets were shared around. Sunny Patel with 2, Shakib Al Hasan with 2. But Royals have got 130 on the board and they're all out. And in different innings from them, which started with trouble when Kamarjeet Singh was dismissed. Agni Chopra followed right after him, and a little breezy knock and a string of couple of partnerships in the middle between Mukhtar and Narwekar first, and then Mukhtar and Rishi Dhawan. But when Mukhtar got out and then Rishi, there wasn't very much towards the bottom hand of the order, and they were all out with 1 ball to spare, thanks to some terrific bowling and fielding from Atlanta Fire. Sunny Patel, 3 wickets and 2 run-outs, was the star man. Shakib Al Hasan also with 3 wickets, bowled really well in the middle. 2 seamers, Drysdale and Aryan Patel, contributed. Overall a superb bowling and fielding display from Atlanta Fire. Only 3 extras, and they will be needing 132 to win this clash of titans in South Divisions. The run chase could be nothing short of exciting. The Morrisville The Baltimore Royals rather will give it their all because they're also a champion side. The excitement continues after this short innings break. We'll be back with the run chase. Welcome back to Paramveer Sports Complex. We've seen an enthralling battle in the first innings. Baltimore Royals getting up to 131. A below par score on the face of it, but these close games are not decided in that fashion. The Royals will give it their all, and I'm pretty sure they'll make it very, very difficult for the Atlanta Fire batting lineup. Steven Taylor, on the back of a fantastic 97 not out, has made it to the middle. Sagar Patel is partnering him, and expect nothing less than a dogfight from these two teams. Royals will scrape for every run, and Atlanta Fire will have to fight very hard for each and every run as well to get over the line. Narvaker with the ball in hand is just about ready from the far end. Umpire Jermaine Lindo making sure he's got things under control. Slip in place. A good roll in the mid-innings break. Lindo wants the signal from the scorer and calls play. Oh, that almost snuck past Steven Taylor. Just got something on it. He was shaping up for that big pull shot. Kept slightly low. Yeah, you see Taylor at the non-striker end practicing a straight bat punch. Probably looking to hit it a bit too square towards square leg. Better off playing towards a mid-on or wide mid-on. Sagar Patel, who started the season in great nick, since looked in good form but hasn't converted the starts into some runs. Goes for the sweep. Oh, very disappointed was Narvaker. Probably Jermaine Lindo thought that ball was turning past down the leg side. Malhotra's left leg was outside the line of leg stump. With so much turn available, benefit of doubt, Jermaine Lindo went for the batter. There must have been very little doubt though. Sagar Patel now will be very careful. Don't even want to try the umpire and bring him into the game too much. Just keep those pads away and make sure we make contact with the ball. Up and under and over. That is a terrific strike from Sagar Patel. He got under it, got it up and over and all the way. That is a difference that I'm seeing in Sagar Patel this season. He used to get into his shell every now and then and really struggled to come out of it. This year he's playing fearless. That's evidence of that. Mid-off is up in the ring. It will bounce away. That is a great start from Sagar Patel, who survived that leg before shout and now has decided to take Narvaker on. That is a good calculated strike. The footwork was very, very good indeed. One done, 11 for none.
Atlanta Fire, star-studded Atlanta Fire, one of the favorites.
Man, deep, and that one is smacked.
Oh, this one is lobbed into the onside. A slow, short ball.
If you're following our broadcast from yesterday, you'd remember that we located quite a few fielders with the red shoes on for the Royals. Rishi Dhawan was one of them. I think Agni Chopra was another. There's two fielders on the offside in the ring with the red shoes on. I'll ask Junaid if he can capture that after this ball as Rishi Dhawan starts off against Taylor. Yeah, that is the line sometimes. Probably a bit straighter towards midland leg is where Taylor struggles early doors. Has done over the years. Here you go. Those are the red shoes we were talking about. Fielder changing over now for the left-hander. Looks like that's... That's another one. Is that Batra in the deep? And Agni Chopra is the ones with the red shoes. Mohsin with the usual shoes, black and white. Yeah, Rishi Dhawan got into trouble yesterday with the umpire. Aditya Gajar was officiating. He warned him after seeing him getting on to that danger area. Couple of deliveries already. Umpire Roshan Samuels. He'll be keeping a close eye on that as well. Beautiful. Just watch and admire quality of Sagar Patel hitting on the up and blazing it through the offside for a boundary. See Atlanta Fire crowd. Mittu in the foreground, sitting with the shades on. And Hassan Tariq, the franchise owner, he's been on his feet. He's a very keen follower. Cricket season full on here at Paramveer. Atlanta Open itself is not too far away, starting in the first week of October. Change of pace from Rishi Dhawan and a few quiet words as well. Roshan Samuels getting in on the act. That was only a matter of time. Good crowd in here. The hospitality tents of Atlanta Fire. You see Ramsey, the social media in charge. More crowd as we pan across. This is a wonderful day to watch cricket, you have to say. And the hospitality has been absolutely amazing. That is good, clever bowling from Rishi Dhawan. Sagar Patel advancing. And Rishi trying him with a slow delivery previously. This time with the effort ball. This is a good contest. No quarter given, none taken. That is that sort of battle here. Two very, very good teams. Below par performance with the bat from the Royals, but exceptional with the ball from the Fire. And the battle continues. Picked it up nicely. It was slow delivery. Aryan Batra. Or is it Kumarjeet Singh? It's Kumarjeet Singh. Beg your pardon.
Red shoes.
That's another pair of red shoes. Kumarjeet Singh. See Junaid right on the button. Well done, Junaid. $17 for none after 2. Atlanta Fire made a reasonable start. A maximum in the first over, a boundary in the second. And Sagar Patel outscoring Stephen Taylor. Not often you can say that, but Taylor's presence is very important for the Fire. Although Taylor is the kind of player who goes with the flow. He's had only 2 balls in the first 2 overs. Onto the pads, clipped away nicely. It's a long chase, but it will be in vain. Ramesh gave the chase, but the angle was too much, and Sagar Patel is putting bat to ball. Nice, neat roll of the wrist, and it went into those hospitality tents of Atlanta Fire. The music is thumping. It's a great atmosphere here, and the home team has made a very good start. A very, very well populated dugout as well, the Atlanta Fire. Width was there, he went after it. What the Royals needed was some early wickets to get their spinners into the game, Mohsin and Sarabjit Singh Ladda. And these 2 openers have made sure it hasn't happened. Remember that target of 132. Slow delivery, kept low. Oh, Malhotra. It was a difficult take. A knock on the finger, it may seem, for Malhotra as the ball was dying down along the way to him. Stephen Taylor has only played 2 deliveries in the 2.5 overs. Now I wonder if it's a good thing or it's not so good. You would say that Taylor, another stylish pair of shoes. I think he's probably the most stylish from Atlanta Fire team. Very nice. I'm going to ask Aiden, who's only 19-year-old, my production team member, as Taylor has helped it along. How many marks will you give to Taylor for this pair of shoes in terms of style?
I'd give
Out
it
of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. That's pretty stylish then. If a 19-year-old gives it 9 out of 10, it has to be pretty good. Very cool. What about Junaid?
What do you rate his
Taylor's shoes?
9.5.
9.5 out of 10. Oh, okay. That's unanimous now. That pair of shoes from Taylor are very stylish. And his batting is also very stylish, as we all saw yesterday. Cramped him for space there. Patel had no room to free the arms. Yeah, the front is pretty straightforward, but the side, and I think I like the back part, the heel, multicolored red. The gloves and a bat also matching the style of his shoes. Stephen Taylor, I've known you for a long time, but hey, I'm going to give him 9 out of 10 as well for the entire style.
I'm going to move it up to a 10. The determination
Well, he's getting a unanimous 10 from my other team members, so yeah, that could tell you what is my fashion sense. Not very good at all. But yeah, Taylor has passed the marks in flying colors. I mean, he's a style icon, hey, for the Atlanta Fire. 3 overs at 24 for none. Early wickets that the Royals desperately need haven't come so far. Narvaker, who bowled 1 over, the first over, has been given the ball again. Sagar Patel deposited him for a 6. Nice early call there. There was a single available. No one close in on the onside in front of square. Taylor hasn't unleashed one of his big strokes yet. The reason I was saying, is it good for him or bad? Because he's been in the middle, he's been running around, got himself nice and loose, and picks up that delivery at the very last minute. It was angling in onto the stumps. Taylor is prepared to dig deep. Taking his time. 6 deliveries for his one. Nicely knocks it into the gap for a single. I mean, the required run rate should never be an issue for the entirety of this innings. Wickets are the key, and Sagar Patel, having gotten off to a good start, has allowed Taylor to just bed in a little bit. Decent comeback from Narvaker. Just the 3 singles of the 5 deliveries. He went for 11 in the first over. That's the line. Taylor is very comfortable with that shot if it's slightly towards his off stump, where he can get the full swing of the arms away. Leg by to close out over number 4 is 27 for none. Very comfortable seating there. Square of the wicket. Oh, and they would have had a good view of that drop, because it was aerial. It was a very good effort. But I have another look to see if it carried. I thought it did carry, but there's not a lot of reaction from the Royals fielders, so just want to make sure. It did carry. It did carry. Well, it wasn't an easy chance, but to win matches like this, when you have scored an under par total, you need to take this sort of chances. Didn't quite come off the middle of the bat, but will pick up a couple of runs. Sagar Patel. Rishi Dhawan using all his experience, trying to lure Sagar Patel into something injudicious. Jermaine Lindo officiating from the far end. To the 5th over, so only 2 fielders out for Sagar Patel. Probably he was expecting that short delivery. There has been a pattern of this play between Dhawan and Sagar Patel. Sagar advancing and Rishi Dhawan rather mixing it up with slow deliveries and short pitch deliveries. This was a combination of both. Slow into the pitch. Never arrived for Sagar Patel. Sagar Patel looks like he's digging himself into a hole. He's gone straight up. Sharad Lamba under it. And a little collision. Kunwarjit Singh was also in the mix. But the catch has been taken. That's the most important thing. And Sagar Patel looking to be aggressive. Looking to take the game to the opposition, has gone now. Slow delivery away from the hitting arc. He was looking to fetch it. Got it high up on the bat, and that little collision still means that Lamba was able to take the catch. Sagar Patel gone for 23. Fired 31 for 1. Rishi Pandey. Rishi Pandey, new man in. After the early salvo, Royals are getting back into the game slowly but gradually. It's a good over, the last one from Narvekar, and this is also a good over. Some of the players from the other fields looking on. You better tune into the Minor League Cricket YouTube channel to get yourself updated with all the action and latest scores. Oh, Rishi was scrambling back. Was he out of his ground? That's Rishi Pandey. And Dhawan completes a very good over. Have a look. His foot was in the air as that ball went past the stumps. 5 done, 31 for 1. 31 for 1. 101 needed. Easy as you like. Steven Taylor does look so beautiful when he's playing that drive. It does look effortless. It's the first time he's really opened his shoulders and got the ball in his desired area. Short, but no timing on it from Taylor. Still able to rotate and get a single. Getting that target down into 2 figures. Atlanta Fire so far has been calculated in their run chase. Yeah, Rishi will have to be very careful against building those dots. Mid off up in the ring. That was short. He's a short man. Got under it and got his first run. Really don't need much more than 6 and over. Keep up that rate and they'll be okay. Pulled him! Taylor is gone! Not the most fluent innings from the Fire captain. And now it's come to an end. And it's Narvaker going through Steven Taylor. Just one ball shy of power play. Taylor looking to capitalize. Has played right around it and lost his stumps. Gone for it, Steven Taylor. Atlanta Fire 37 for 2. Paul Palmer, the new man in. Two wickets lost. Atlanta Fire 37 for 2. They have a long batting lineup, but like I said, with two main spinners still waiting in the wings, Sarabjit Singh Ladda and Mohammad Mohsin, Narvaker has made an important contribution. That's gone through despite the best efforts of Sharad Lamba. Single there to Paul Palmer. 6 overs gone. 38 for 2. Lamba was stretching out. Couldn't stop the ball. It's 38 for 2 after 6. The leading wicket taker in the history of minor league cricket, Sarabjit Singh Ladda. That is a crucial moment in the game. Left-hander Paul Palmer on strike. He wants to make sure he gets his angles right. There's a fielder deep on the offside. There is a long off. Square leg mid-wicket and long on. He's got a slip in place as well. Going for the attacking option. That is his best trick, Sarabjit Singh Ladha, having pushed Paul Palmer onto the back foot. Don't be surprised if he throws the next one right up in the air and ask him to come down at him. He did. Oh, that went very close to the off stump. You got to be brave enough to come down to Sarabjit Singh Ladha. If you stay from the crease, you feel that he'll put a string on that ball and pull it as you reach and expect the ball to land in your lap. Gets that great dip as well. And 3 dots. And Atlanta Fire dugout has gone a bit quiet towards my left. You can sense pressure's building. Really slow teasing delivery there from Sarabjit Singh Ladha. Beautifully bowled. It'll be a test for Rishi Pandey. He'll be challenged in a different way. Very rarely Sarabjit Singh Ladha bowls a short ball. And Rishi, with being such a small man and having not a lot of reach, he invariably would think about using the feet. He got close enough to that to rotate the strike. Palmer, on the other hand, has a better chance of getting hold of Ladha if he can get close enough to the ball. And also with the angle, although Ladha can bowl a googly, that's why he's got a slip in. Nicely through. Mohsin will cut the scoring to just a single. 3 singles from Sarabjit's first over. 41 for 2 after 7. Sharad Lumba take up the attack from the com box and is building up into a tense battle. That is what it was expected. Despite the 130 on the board, like I said earlier, it fell below par. But teams like Royals, they won't give it up easy, so they will make it very hard. And we've seen a battle here. Battle throughout those first 7 overs. Palmer went right across. Sharad Lumba. Multiple appeals. Still going. Umpire Roshan Samuels says nothing doing. better matchup for Rishi Pandey rather. Got too close but was able to get a single. Another single onto the onside. There's been very few bad balls in between there from the Royals, so you can't really say that Atlanta Fire had missed opportunities with the bat. This one was quicker outside the off stump, and Rishi looking for that cut shot. Not really short enough. Different lengths mean different for Rishi Pandey, beg your pardon. He's so short, so slightly back of a length becomes a short delivery for him. And a slightly fuller delivery in the slot. Also, you'll find it hard to get underneath it. It has to be slightly fuller. So in theory should be a good combination of Pandey and Palmer. Well, at the moment I'm pretty sure that both the teams are happy with this result at this stage. Atlanta Fire getting at least 4 singles and Royals not conceding boundaries and keeping the stranglehold. 8 done, 45 for 2. .45 for 2, start of over number 9, Sarabjit Singh Ladda bowling to Rishi Pandey. Nicely played. Two quick wickets for Royals. Fire were 31 for none, and then they were 37 for 2. Very crucial phase of the game. He got to it on a 4. Probably couldn't get hold of it as much as he wanted. Yes, Sarabjit Singh Ladda will offer this kind of delivery every now and then. You still want to hit it and make use of it. Palmer wasn't able to do that. Yeah, it's very difficult to hit him off the crease. Tantalizing flight. It is very hard to resist. But if you allow it to dip, it will turn. And this is what Palmer is telling Rishi. This has gone up. How far is it gone? A collision could have been nasty. The catch is dropped. And Rishi has gone for the third run. It's Mohsin. And looks like Kumarjeet. Both collided. Got a knock on his finger, I think. Mohsin was also holding his right hand. Will be a hold up in play. Looks nasty. Looks like a dislocation. The way he's holding it. Either he clattered into Mohsin with that finger out, or did he get it stuck into the ground? That can so easily happen. I've seen many over the years. The sub is on the field. Rishi Pandey has collected 3 runs in the meanwhile, which means that the 50 has been brought up. Yeah, that is the kind of approach you have to have against Sarabjit Singh Ladda, even though this time as well he was not going. Looks still from the crease. That's why he couldn't really get to the pitch and couldn't nail it. A nasty collision, could have been worse. Mohsin still clutching at his hand. There you go. Hope he's alright, because he'll have to play a very crucial role with the ball for Royals. Okay. Just enough time to have another look at that. Have a look. Rishi up and over. And there was no communication whatsoever between the two. Back live now. Googly.
Nice running, boys. Nice running.
Well, runs have come in this over for Atlanta Fire. That required run rate that was creeping up above 7.5. 6 have come with 1 delivery to go. Do not want to let it go up above 8 on this tricky Paramveer pitch. Once again, Rishi loses control. Still gets a single. 7 of the over. And 9 gone, 52 for 2. This is building into a very tense finish. Atlanta Fire hasn't been able to break free. Rishi was allowed to free his arms, but just for a single. He's pushed himself to 10 now of 14 deliveries. 79 needed. Boundaries have been few and far between in this innings for Atlanta Fire. And they've built up quite a few dots as well. This is straight. One bounce over the fence. It was a long time coming, this boundary, but it has come off the bat of Paul Palmer. Right in his hitting arc. And straight as an arrow.
I heard the ding.
Going into the drinks break at the end of this over. This is shot and pulled away. And for another boundary. That has woken up the crowd. And this is what the Atlanta Fire fans were hoping. It's been a steady progression, but now the fireworks. 2 boundaries from Paul Palmer. It's a low scoring contest, so a couple of hits like that can really also mean a shift of pressure from one team to the other. And that is hint of that pressure. Lumba going quick. Excellent piece of work behind the stumps by Jaskaran Malhotra. Wide. Cut away. These two are pretty quick, but the fielding is very good. Excellent work in the deep. (11) of the over. That has brought the equation back for Atlanta Fire. That run rate, which was up above 7 1/4, has been brought down to 6.68 now. 1 to go. Rishi flays it through the offside, but we won't get more than a single. A mini recovery there for Fire. They lost 2 quick wickets in the 30s. A much better over for Atlanta Fire to take us to the halfway stage, needing 132. They've almost got on up to the halfway in terms of the score required as well. 65 of 2 in 10 overs. And it will be a tense finale, I can tell you that. Good effort with the ball from the Royals. They're still in the hunt. Interesting passage of play will come after this drinks break. Players are taking a drinks, and we will take a break as well. Atlanta Fire required 67 in the last 10 overs. They got wickets in hand. Good over before the drinks break, giving them some momentum going into the break. They would like to continue that momentum. May not be easy against Sarabjit Singh Ladda. Waited nicely. Paul Palmer, who's getting into a bit of a rhythm into his innings now. Ladda looking to spin and get Rishi into some kind of trouble. There's a lot of field changing happening. They'd like to keep Rishi on strike for as long as they can and make him take some chances. 11 of 15 for Rishi Pandey. Was a googly. He picked it all right. But having done that, couldn't do much with it. It's in the arc. And Mohsin, oh, what a terrific effort. One of the tallest men on the park, and he needed every bit of that. It's a good strike. Mohsin lined it up. One hand, second hand, and into the field of play. Still feeling the heat on that right hand after that collision with Kumarjeet Singh in the previous over. And I think he's feeling the discomfort. He's coming into slips now. Having saved a certain maximum. 5 runs for his team. Even before he's got the ball in his hand, Mohsin. Oh, quicker delivery. Palmer inside edge. Over the stumps into Malhotra. Lucky escape. If Ladda is guilty of bowling it as close to what he did to Pandey earlier in the over, Palmer will hit it way further. That's a good contest. Sarabjit would not be shy of throwing the ball up in the air. Nicely played. Chase is on. Will come back for the second. Agni Chopra picks up the ball. Four runs off the over. Required run rate still below 7. Pulled away. This one went straight to Chopra. 5 of the over. 11 gone, 70 for 2. Sharad Lamba ringing up changes. It's Mohammad Mohsin. Mohsin's got a knack of picking up wickets. He can go for runs as well, but he's a wicket taker, a genuine wicket taker. That's gone through. Palmer will look to come back for the second. And gets there comfortably. Mohsin goes over the wicket to the left-hander. Bowls the googly. Mohsin will be disappointed with that. Strike rotation. Rishi really alert to the situation. That's the advantage. Rishi is very quick between the wickets. So is Palmer. Left hand, right hand combination. Plenty of headache for the skipper. Mohsin into his first over, so he's making sure he's getting the fields right. Mohsin, who bowled one of the left-handers yesterday, coming from around the wicket, angling the ball, zipping it back in towards the stumps. Look at that googly, the turn and bounce. Beautiful wicket keeping there from Malhotra as well. Mohsin showing his full repertoire. He's different to Sarabjit. He's way quicker through the air, giving the batters very little chance. Onto the stumps again, but nicely watched by Palmer. (57) of 49 balls. That is the equation, with 8 wickets in hand. Inside edge, runs away. Narvekar. (76 for 2 after 12 overs. Required run rate exactly at 7 and over. 48 balls, 56 runs. Partnership 39 for the third wicket. They had a 31 run partnership for the first wicket, and now 39. Aryan Batra, pace from the far end. The equation may look straightforward, but it's actually not that straightforward. Two good teams, they will fight till the end. A couple of quick wickets at any stage in this run chase could turn the tables, and Aryan Batra will try to do that with his medium pace. Edged past Malhotra and onto the fence. A lucky boundary for Rishi Pandey. Not convincing, but the result is good. Pandey has worked really hard And he gets some reward for his hard work. Batra will have to say that he was unlucky. But he runs on the board. That is the key. And 4 of them for Pandey. 52 needed now. Third man is back. Fine leg is up in the ring. Kept low. A boundary on the first delivery. Pandey should be looking to make it into a big over, having really fought hard against the spinners. His medium pace. Plenty of gaps there for him to work around. One big over can really ease the nerves for the Atlanta Fire. Nicely played, using the pace. You can see some smiles there coming back thanks to this partnership, which has yielded 44 runs now. It was a very tense period when 2 wickets fell and the run scoring became difficult. But slowly but surely this partnership has calmed down the dressing room. And with 5 of the first 3 here, Palmer on strike, 25 of 22. Looking to put pressure back on young Aryan Batra. Thought about the second. No need to do that at this stage. I don't know what stage the Royals will feel that the wickets are not coming their way. The task will be difficult, but still plenty of runs to play. Shots a catch it, but it falls shortly. Here Mukhtar hanging back, fell short of him. Rishi Pandey has tried his best. He's been given that opportunity at number 3. He's got himself to 20 and 7 of the over with 1 to go. The required run rate just below 7. 43 deliveries, 49 runs required. And it's gone straight to the fielder. That is the breakthrough that the Royals needed. And Aryan Batra with the wicket. A muted celebration there from the Royals, but Palmer was looking to close out the over with a boundary, has holed out, and the partnership has ended as well. 46. Palmer made 26, and it's 83 for 2. Shakib Al Hassan, the new man in. He won't be on strike because that was the end of the over. 49 of 42. The equation. Still plenty of batting to come. Jamar Hamilton, Sunny Patel. Mohsin will offer pace to Rishi Pandey. Seven overs to go. It's quite wide. Roshan Samuels calls it a wide. Any little help will do for Atlanta Fire. That's gone past Malhotra, and Mohsin's pace will take it away to the boundary. 5 wides. Help for the Atlanta Fire. It's a quicker delivery, misdirected, extra bounce actually done for Malhotra, who was covering the line of the ball, but his gloves never quite got high enough. And that is a much needed boundary for Atlanta Fire. Oh, he's bowled him. Immediate response from Mohammad Mohsin. Inside edge onto the stumps, and Rishi Pandey's vigil has come to an end. That was the googly. This time right on the money. And although it took inside edge, but it was homing in on those stumps. Back-to-back wickets for the Royals, as Pandey goes for 20 and Atlanta Fire 89 for 4. Fight back is on for the Royals. .83 for 2 has quickly become 89 for 4. 2 new batters with no balls between them. Jamar Hamilton starts off with a solid punch down the ground for a single. They've got the runs for this over thanks to those wides earlier in the over by Mohsin. But Mohsin has dismissed Pandey. So nothing in terms of pressure, in terms of required run rate for the two. They need to make sure that they get in. And Shakib Al Hassan, well, I'm pretty sure he's seen this many a times in his career. Picked it up nicely, and good roll of the wrist to allow him to get off the mark. And that will close out a successful over for Mohsin. Just 1 ball to go. I'm just getting a bit ahead of myself. Well, actually 2 balls to go. There were 2 wides in the over earlier. Start moving in swiftly. Jamar Hamilton will run well between the wickets, pick up another single to close out over number 14. Atlanta Fire 92 for 4. .40 runs of 36 deliveries. Atlanta Fire. A victory for Atlanta Fire would mean that they would have gotten 7 out of 7. What a run they're having. Nicely played away by Jamar Hamilton. This is going to be a good contest. Shakib Al Hasan may be a bit surprised with the lack of pace that Ladda offers him. I don't think he would have seen Sarabjit Singh Ladda ball previously. There's the surprise. He waited and waited for the ball. And in the end, it just dipped and went past him. Once again, lack of pace surprises Shakib Al Hasan. Could it be a googly, the next one? His googly is slightly quicker than his leg break. With big grunt, this time Shakib was able to wait and locate the ball in the end. That's the googly. And Shakib Al Hasan must maybe a world beater. But Sarabjit Singh Ladda owns this turf because he's the leading wicket taker of the minor league cricket in the history of minor league cricket. Last ball of Sarabjit, his spell has gone up and straight to Lamba. Shakib Al Hasan perishes. Triumphant celebration, a bit muted by Sarabjit Singh Ladda standards. Got a smile on his face, and he must cherish this wicket for quite a long time, getting rid of Shakib Al Hasan, who's gone for 1. There you go, that lack of pace, this time threw it wider. No control whatsoever for Shakib. He's gone for 1. Atlanta Fire 93 for 5. 39 needed of 30 deliveries. Just a 1 run and a wicket for Sarabjit in his previous over, and that was a massive wicket. Shakib Al Hasan, Sunny Patel has joined Hamilton. Pulled away. One bounce over the fence. Was slightly short and he pounced on it in a flash. That is a good start to the over. Hamilton and Sunny Patel will run well between the wickets as well. Oh, that's gone off the edge. Mohsin wouldn't get to it. And they won't come back for the second either. Slice of luck there for Jamar Hamilton. Those thick edges these days, as he's having a look at, does carry the ball a long way. It almost landed on that 30-yard circle behind Mohsin. Well, Sunny Patel, 3 wickets and 2 run-outs. Now has a job to do with the bat. It's pretty wide. Roshan Samuels. And Mohsin has been guilty of spraying it around a little bit. But he's well capable of dismissing the batters, and a wicket or two here would really put his team in charge. Yeah, he's very difficult to get away when he gets it right. And he does it more often than not, Mohammad Mohsin.
Did he just do it automatically?
He's got 1 more over left after this, Mohsin. Nicely played. Sunny Patel running hard. Blind turn. Has to really hustle, but gets in. Yeah, that turn wasn't ideal, but he got back, and 100 has been brought up now for the Atlanta Fire. 31 needed. 8 off the over so far from Mohsin. 2 deliveries to go. Sarabjit Singh Ladda has bowled out. Sunny Patel, a very, very experienced campaigner. It's a handy player to have in these situations. 25 balls, 31 the equation. A good over for Atlanta Fire. 16 gone, 102 for 5. Needed of 24 deliveries, and it's the experienced Rishid Dhawan been given the ball from the far end. Fine leg is back, square leg long on. Those are the 3 sweepers on the onside. There's a mid wicket in the ring on the onside as well. Third deep cover, mid off is up in the ring. got away from Sharad Lumba, but there was only one available. Jamar Hamilton is a very, very good man to have in these situations. Atlanta Fire will count themselves lucky to have him in the middle. He's full of energy. He's a big ball striker. And more than that, he's got a solid temperament. It was billed as a tough competition, a tense match, and is proving to be one. Low scoring albeit, but nicely clipped away, beating the fielder at point leg, to the delight of the Atlanta Fire fans and dugout. Angling in and neatly put away by Jamar Hamilton. That boundary brings the equation closer. 25 of 22. Shithawan generally very accurate. That's his strength. Really guilty of bowling that loose now. Slow delivery, asking Jamar Hamilton to make all the pace. Roshan Samuels once again having a word with Rishi. Just a bit of mind games as well, because he's trying to slow things up, Rishi Dhawan. Roshan Samuels. Actually, it's Jermaine Lindo. It's deja vu, because we had exactly the same situation yesterday with Rishi Dhawan and umpire Aditya Gajar. Should never be this much talking. Message given, message taken, move on, continue to play on. Jermaine Lindo had an altercation earlier on with Stephen Taylor as well. Like I mentioned at the time, he's a no-nonsense umpire. Sharad Lamba couldn't prevent the single. That was well judged. Two very experienced cricketers and calm heads in the middle for Atlanta Fire. There you go, nicely judged and played as well. He went through with the shot quite early, Jamar Hamilton. The ball never arrived. He's hopping around. 7 of the over so far. 23 needed of 19. Final ball of the over. Shot, big grunt, never arrived. Malhotra did well. And despite the boundary, a very good close to the over from Rishi Dhawan. 3 to go. 23 needed. Mohsin with his final over. Bowled him. Sunny Patel. Mohammad Mohsin treats him the same way as Sunny Patel has done many batters. Similar type of bowler, similar type of cricketers. And it's a Mohsin's turn. Inside edge onto the stumps. And that nervy run chase takes another twist. Sunny Patel was very important, but he's gone now. He's made 5. Atlanta Fire 109 for 6. Well. This game has taken another twist. The Baltimore Royals, they're not giving up. And now, with 6 down, you would feel that they've got their noses in front. Only just very difficult to call this game. There's just a couple of big hits in them. Nothing much. But Mohsin proving true to his reputation. He's a wicket taker, and he's taken 2 important wickets. Still got 5 deliveries to go. Parth Patel, the youngster, will have to face the music. Well, off the thick inside half of the bat, he's got himself off the mark. Just the single. 22 needed of 16. What is Jamar Hamilton thinking? When does he want to attack? Is Mohsin gonna give him an opportunity, or Hamilton will want to take a risk? Who's gonna bowl the next 2 overs? Gonna have a quick look at the bowling card after this delivery. Googly, and at a very good length. Have a look. Sharply spinning Googly from Mohsin. He's really gotten into his spell. Wait for that bowling card. Near miss once again. Mohsin bowling beautifully. Bowling card. Narwaker's got 1 over left. Rishi Dhawan's got 1 over left. And then Sharad Lumba. This is almost unplayable, the way Hamilton is reacting. Googly spinning and bouncing. And Mohsin has got a smile on his face. Jamar Hamilton. What can he come up with against Wily Mohsin? Just a forward defense. That is a brilliant over from Mohammad Mohsin. Just the 1 run and a wicket. 2 for 25 for the tall leg spinner. And 22 required of 12 going into the last 2. That is a sensational fight back from the Royals. Atlanta Fire needing 22 of the last 2 overs. And as we just saw the bowling card in the previous over. Jermaine Lindo. is not happy with something. What is the timekeeping? Have they bowled their overs in time? How many fielders are outside the ring? If they're not on time, they will have to bring an extra fielder inside the ring in the last over. Third is back. Fine leg is back. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket. Mid off is up in the ring. That's one of the gaps. But what is the youngster going to do? Parth Patel, probably his best chance to get Jamar Hamilton back on strike. No is the call. And still no. Sharad Lumba was very, very close. That's clever from the captain. He realized the plot. He knows that the youngster is looking to rotate strike. He got in very tight and stopped the single. That is good common sense cricket from Sharad Lumba. Rishi Dhawan taking his time, making the youngster wait. And look at the reactions. That is nerve-wracking for Parth Patel. Biggest game of the season so far. And with a proud unbeaten record at stake for both the teams. One with just that mid-wicket fielder, Rishi Dhawan. He's taken his time. He's very experienced. Well versed at mind games. This one is through, but Sharad Lumba comes up with a brilliant save. He's in tight, so he has very little time to react. But he got down very quickly. That was a terrific save. It was at least 2 runs because there was no one behind him. Deep cover is way to his left. Still 22 needed of 10 now. Finally, Jamar Hamilton will get the strike. And it is up to him. Rishi Dhawan will look to take pace off against Jamar. 21 needed. This is going right down to the wire. Azim Charania loosening up in the background. Here we go. 21 of 9. Looking to get under. Jamar Hamilton won't be able to come back for the second. And the crowd has really gone quiet here at the Atlanta Fire home ground. The spectators who turned up in big numbers, very quiet and tense. You could see the tension, you could feel it. A big hit is needed to get them jumping out of their seats. Where's that big hit coming from though? That is the big question. 20 needed of 8. That is the big hit! That has gone all the way! And look at the crowd jump onto their feet! There you have it! The youngster advancing down the pitch and picking up the length very, very early. And a sweet contact. Look at that scene now. Few smiles. And the excitement all the way till the end. Now 7 deliveries, 14 needed. He may have a free license here, Parth Patel, to go for it and settle the deal. That is a telling blow from the youngster. But the job is not done yet. This has really fulfilled the expectations that we had from this game. Not a lot of runs, but plenty of fight and drama. Rishi Dhawan to Parth Patel. That was way high and it's been given as wide for height. Umpire Lindo had to take a glance at his partner at square leg, Roshan Samuels. He was still trying to get it over the keeper's head, Parth Patel. Now 13 needed of 7. The pressure gets to even the best. And Rishi Dhawan, who's got pedigree, he's played all over. He's played on many big platforms. Has been put under pressure by a youngster. 13 of 7. Straight down the ground. Jamar Hamilton belatedly has picked up the run. 12 needed of the final over. 120 for 6. Aryan Batra has been given the last over. 12 needed. Two senior heads getting together. Sharad Lamba, Rishi Dhawan. $12 needed. 11 for super over, I'm told. That could be drama. It will be very fitting if we get to that super over. But pace on offer there is an advantage, in my opinion, for the batting team. Parth Patel is on strike. You ready for some more drama? Here it comes. Nicely put into the gap. Bounced very nicely for the fielder, and Hamilton decides to go for the second. Or decides against going for the second. It's getting to me as well. And now it's Parth Patel's job to run hard and get Hamilton back on strike, because this is what Hamilton wanted in the first place. Well, the scoring app has stagnated a little bit to add to the drama. If you're watching at home, put away for a boundary early in the over, and Hamilton has struck a timely blow, angling onto the pads and neatly flicked away under extreme pressure. Hamilton delivers, but Batra will feel the heat. Five of the first 2 deliveries. Room and flared away. Look at the celebrations. Look at the noise. And look at the jubilation in the Atlanta Fire tent. The owner, Shanta, cannot keep her feet on the ground. And there is terrific hitting from Jamar Hamilton. He just stepped away from the line and it went all the way and sailed away into the crowd. I hope everyone's okay. That ball was flat. Well, what drama here at the Paramveer Sports Complex. You've seen a terrific cricket all the way to the end.
No, one. They need one. It says one on the screen. It says there were 131.
Well, 131. The scoring app has just sorted itself out just in time. They needed 12 at the start of the over. They got 11 with 3 deliveries still to go. Oh, what a fitting blow, or is it? And a 6. Atlanta Fire wins in a tense battle. That's Jamar Hamilton. He will be the match winner. Under pressure, came good, and that landed just inside, but it won't really matter because the scores were tied, and Atlanta Fire continue their run, their unbeaten run. And look at the celebration. Stephen Taylor, Coach Desai, and the rest of the team, they're over the moon. The spectators in the background, look at the big hugs and smiles. This has been terrific entertainment coming to a fitting end, and Atlanta Fire will shake hands with Baltimore Royals, who've been the form team of this group. What a fantastic game of cricket we've just seen. Sunny Patel, full of life as always. Redwan Palash follows the skipper, and what entertainment, what drama. Hope you've enjoyed it, watching it at home. Mohsin fought gallantly. He bowled a magnificent over, and at that stage it looked like the Royals were back in the game. Rishi Dhawan gave it his all. Jaskaran Malhotra, Sharad Lamba, the skipper, Sarabjit Singh Ladda. Well, this is Manali cricket at his very best. Atlanta Fire a nervy chase, but this is how it all ended. A magnificent strike from Jamar Hamilton that did land inside actually. In the heat of the moment I might have called it. It's gone all the way, but it hasn't. And 4 runs. Atlanta Fire winning by 4 wickets. Their batting card represented a steady progress, but they never could get away. And they were in the battle till that last over. Contributions from Sagar Patel, Rishi Pandey, Paul Palmer, all in their 20s. Jamar Hamilton with the decisive knock, and Parth Patel's timely strike was also a catalyst. Mohsin 2 for 25 was the pick in terms of the wickets. Sarabjit Singh Ladda once again outstanding with 1 for 16, and a few extras, 14 in all, that might have come down to this result in a tight battle where the margins for error were very, very small. Here's how the match summary looks. 131 plays, 135 for 6, and a nail-biting finish going to Atlanta Fire with Jamar Hamilton 28 not out, playing the key role. Sunny Patel was the star with the ball as well for Atlanta Fire. Well, it's just about time to wrap up this broadcast for this Saturday evening. We have more games tomorrow here at Paramveer Sports Complex. We thank you very much for your company. I hope you enjoy the broadcast. Alongside Junaid, Aidan and myself, Shah Faisal, is just about time to say goodbye. We look forward to your company for tomorrow's games. Until then, it's good night.